Hey guys, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to be creating my November monthly spread in my Classic Happy Planner. I'm going to be doing it a little differently this month. I'm going to take the numbers off of here and we'll talk about that. I'm not going to use it as a regular monthly. Since it's November and I'm really big on gratitude, I'm going to put one thing I'm thankful for every day. However, it's not going to be every day because I'm covering a lot of it up. That's why I'm taking the numbers off. So it's just kind of like a gratitude spread, even though it is the monthly. Does that make sense? So we're going to get started. I printed out some things that I found online. I got these images on I think it's cleanpng.com, and you can get free images there. So I got these first, and then I found a tree to sort of match the colors in that. So first we're going to like decorate with these stickers, and then we're going to see what else we can do. So when I printed this tree, I did not print it onto sticker paper by accident. These are on sticker paper, so I'm kind of annoyed, but I didn't want to waste it. It looks really cute. So I thought I would take like this. I would use my glue stick, my regular glue stick, because of these details. However, my dog, Bumble, as we know, chewed up my little glue stick that I got from Japan. Can you believe that? And I don't know where my other one is. Yeah. So I have just a scrap of paper here so that I can place it down on here. And why can I never figure out which way it goes? Oh my gosh. And there's a hair right away. Cool, cool, cool. So you may be wondering where I've been. I actually did not film at all last week because a couple of reasons. One, because I was trying to heal my voice, because if you've been watching me, you know that I had laryngitis really, really badly, and I was trying to just not talk for a while and see if I could just get my voice back to normal, and I think it's just about back. It took a really long time. It took like at least 3.5 weeks for it to really come back. So yeah, it's just one of those things that kept dragging on, and I didn't want to make it worse by talking for long periods of time. So I took a little break, but also I did take a break last week from filming because of the election. First of all, it was just a really tense week overall for the country. And I know not all of you live in the United States, but for those of us who live here, you know, and I'm sure you're following from around the world, it was a hard week in a lot of ways, no matter which side you're on, right? Like it was just tense. And I happen to be on the side that lost, and I'm still having kind of a hard time about that. I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but I did want to mention that if you're having a hard time, I totally get it. And, whoops. So I wasn't in the mood to create fun planner videos. And sometimes when things go on in the world that are heavy, you know, I feel that way. It's hard to talk about lighthearted things when your heart is heavy, right? So, but I'm back. It's Sunday now, the 10th, and I decided I needed to film today because I don't like to go a week without putting out a video. And I don't think it's been a week yet, but I don't know. I'm going to cover up some of these squares. Like I said, the whole thing is not going to be showing, and we're not using the numbers, so it's okay. I want to show most of this tree because I like this part, but maybe not all of it. So I'm just going to like put this down here like that, I guess. We'll white out that in a second, but I'm going to just go ahead and cut around this, get it onto the page. So anyway, I'm trying to lighten my mood by getting back to business here. Okay, I'm going to not edit this video, so there might be some silences just because I just want to get this out to you. And I know a lot of you do wait for the monthly videos, and I know I'm late this month. And I know I've kind of been late on a lot of things lately, but such is life, you know? So you may get a cough here or there because I'm about to cough. That's why I said that. Hold on, hold on. Yep. I usually edit those out. I usually edit sniffs out. I usually edit ums out as much as I can, but when you're trying to get a video out quickly, you don't always do that. So here we are. Okay, so I have these pumpkins, and these are like the same, except I cut around this one. So I think what I'll do is just sort of take it to like the orange pumpkin there, or maybe I do this. Maybe I put some of the smaller ones here and continue all of them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut around this one, this pink one, red or whatever you call it. So not much is new besides that. I just got my flu and COVID shots yesterday. My arm is very sore, but I didn't get any flu symptoms, which I was surprised about, at least not yet. It's been 24 hours. I haven't gotten any yet, which is nice, because usually if I get a flu shot, I'll feel like a little bit fluish, but I don't so far. So that's good. I know some of you were waiting for the results of that date that I talked about in my last video. And I did go out on a date, not this past Friday, but the Friday before that. It went nice. It went good. Oh, I printed this on the wrong side, you guys. Are you kidding me? Sometimes I do that because the sticker paper I have is like really white. Look at this. Okay, so this is the one side and that's the other side, and it's almost the same, and it's really hard to tell. So this is the sticky side. So I guess we're gluing these too. That's a bummer. I don't want to waste more paper or take more time by printing these out. Gosh, that stinks though. It's okay. That's why we have adhesive for these mistakes. Like this is the sticky part right here. Yeah. Oh well. Unless, no, that won't work. Never mind. So yes, my date was nice. We went out for a steak dinner and he was very polite and we had a good conversation. Is this gonna stick to this though? Uh-oh. This is not sticking to this because this is like shiny. Okay. Maybe I do need to print it again, or maybe I can use like something else. Hold on, let me see what I can dig up. Okay, I did glue this on because I was testing it to make sure this worked before I came back on, and what I used is the Zig two-way glue pen that I actually haven't picked up in probably over a year. I just don't use this very much, but in this case it did work. It stuck on the page, so we will just keep going. You know, what can I say? It was a fail, but sometimes, okay, let's be honest, a lot of times I have fails on this channel. And guess what? I always leave them in because I think it's helpful for you guys to know that not everyone is perfect. I think it's helpful for you guys to know that the planner YouTubers you see on here fail just as much as you at all this stuff. It's just that we don't always show it, except I like to try to show it, you know? So we are going to just continue and put this over here. I love little cartoon things with smiley faces. It's my thing. I don't know why, but I love it because they make me happy. They're cute little guys, you know? Not naming all the pumpkins. We're not going to have like a pumpkin naming session here. That's how long it would take to name them all. Let's just call them A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I don't know if there's enough for K or too many. We'll count them in case you're interested. In case you care about how many pumpkins we have and how many letters there are. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I was one off. It's okay. So anyway, back to my date. It went well. I don't want to say too much because I did tell him after the date, I did tell him what this channel is, and so he could be watching. And so I don't like to do that. You know how there's like people, especially on TikTok, they have these like dating TikTokers where they'll talk about their dates, and and some of them get really popular, you know. I always think, what's their date thinking? Like, when they're like, yeah, I just wasn't feeling it, or yeah, blah, blah, and they talk about him. I don't know. I just don't want a date of mine to come on here and hear me talk about him. Otherwise, I would dish. Actually, on my Patreon, I will, because he's not going to be watching that. You know, that's not public. So usually the Patreon videos, they'll get like the real scoop. Not that I'm giving you a fake scoop. It's just that I'm not, you know, giving you the whole scoop, I guess. But I don't know if we're going to see each other again or not. We did have plans, but I had to cancel them. And so I'm not sure. We'll see. And this is a crocodile punch, by the way, if you're new here. It punches out like individual holes. In other news, my daughter Kaylee is giving birth very soon. So she is being induced on the 12th. And today's the 10th, so that's in 2 days she's being induced. I'm super stoked, very excited for her and for all of us. And so she's having a boy, in case you weren't in on that. So I'm assuming she'll probably have the baby on the 13th because, you know, like it takes a while, right? So they start inducing her on the 12th. It'll either be like the 12th or the 13th, I guess. So that is super exciting. I got a sweatshirt on, I think I got it on Temu maybe. I got a sweatshirt that says Mimi. And I'm going to wear it when I go visit him at the hospital. I'm a little nervous because she has cholestasis, which is a liver condition that she developed in pregnancy. And there is a little bit of a danger to the baby, so I'm a little concerned about it. Trying not to freak out. I'm trying not to have too much anxiety about this because it's out of my control. There's nothing that we can do. But they are delivering her baby 2.5 weeks early because of that. So, because she's not due until the 29th. So that makes me a little bit concerned, but like I said, I'm trying not to spiral and trying to realize, like I was talking to my therapist about this, that, you know, I've had a lot of bad things happen to me that don't happen to everybody. And so my inclination is to think now, like, that things can go wrong, because when you don't have bad things happen, you know that it can happen to anybody, but you don't really think it's going to happen to you. Until it happens. And I don't mean to like bring everybody down here. That's not what this is about. My point in telling you that is that like I started then thinking a little bit of, I don't know, I was going down a little bit of an anxiety path because I do know that bad things can happen and they've happened to me. And so it's more realistic for me to think that something bad will happen. And I know that's maybe just like a trigger or something. This is covered, so I'm just going to go in and fix that. But I'm trying to really stay positive about this. The doctors are positive and everything's looking good with the baby. She's had non-stress tests, like everything's going well. So I'm not like freaking out. So I think I'm going to go into the hospital Tuesday, when like they start her labor, you know, so that, you know, I'm sure it's going to be probably hours and hours. So there'll be some time where I can be in there with her. And then I guess I'll see the baby, like after I leave then, I guess I'll see the baby after they're home. I don't really know. I don't know how long they stay in there after the baby's born. I don't know if they stay overnight. I guess not. I honestly don't know what's going on, but I have to talk to her. Okay. But I'm very excited. Very excited. I can't wait to tell you what his name is. It's really cute. And I just can't wait to see him, you know. I've been feeling lots of kicks. I've been feeling him roll around in there. It's super cool, you know, but I can't wait to see him. Okay, I'm going to take, oh wait, first I have the Fun Alphabet sticker book from Happy Planner, and I'm going to go ahead and take these letters because it matches pretty well. Not exactly, of course, but it's pretty good. And there's 2 pages of them. So I'm going to take these and write thankful here because that's going to be, I'll write thankful for, I guess. I should probably do the ruler thing. I don't feel like it, but I will. If you're new here, the ruler trick is that you put all of the stickers on the edge of the ruler so that you can then like measure like this to center it. It's just easier that way. It's a pain kind of to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I know that this is sort of, these letters, if you look closely, they're like tropical leaves in them, but you really can't see it that much. So when I look at it, I'm just gonna kind of see the color, so I'm not too concerned about the leaf situation. Yeah. I wonder if I should like spread them out more. Don't know. So my other daughter, Heather, not my other daughter, another daughter, not my, because I have 3. Heather is pregnant as well. She's doing good. She's starting to feel a lot of kicks. And I'm so just disappointed that she lives in Virginia because, I mean, it's better than when she was in Germany, but still, I'm just sad. Like, I'm a little sad about it because I want to see her, like I want to experience this with her and be there for her while she's pregnant. And also I want to, you know, be there a lot for this baby. And it just feels like she's so far away. She's like 3 hours away. And I know that's not that far, but still, I kind of wish that she would be here, but that's okay. How am I gonna, okay, this is like fitting exactly, pretty much. So you just sort of put them down and then hold them as best you can and then pull that off. Oh, that's a little crooked, isn't it? I didn't do it right. It's not bad, but it's not great. We're gonna have to pull these up. Sorry, because I'm not, actually, I'm gonna take them all up a little bit. I was just gonna say sorry because I'm not editing this. So you're just gonna have to watch me do this. What a bummer. What a bummer. So the Chicago Planner Conference is this weekend. I have never gone to or was this weekend, I suppose. I don't know when it ended. I've never gone to the Chicago Planner Conference. I just, I feel like if I'm going to go wild every year, it just seems, I don't know, like another expense. And I like to travel a lot on my own, like during the year, because you know, this year I took a few trips. Like this sounds bad, but if I'm spending money on trips, like I don't want to spend it twice on planner trips. Like, even though I have so much fun, I don't want to spend that money twice on planner conferences. I want to take the money from one of the planner conferences and go away like for a weekend or something, like when I went to Savannah. So of course we don't know where Go Wild's going to be yet. It hasn't been announced. And if Go Wild is, or at least I don't think it's been announced. I haven't heard anything. If it's in March, you guys, I can't go. Because Heather's due in March. She's due March 19th. And I want to make sure, like if I have to decide way early, even if it's in like early April, I'm not going to go. Because I'm going to spend time at her house after she gives birth down in Virginia. I'm going to be there for probably a week. And not knowing when she's going to give birth, I just don't want to chance anything. So yeah, if it's like late February to mid-April, there's no way I'm going. So, but we don't really know yet as far as I know. This looks really cute, but we're going to do a little bit more. Okay, so I have acrylograph pens here. These are the Archer and Olive paint pens, and I haven't used these in a while. I use them to change the color of stickers, which is really fun, but I'm going to use them a little differently on this time. So I'm going to take, I was going to write 4 here. I don't know if I'm going to write that or not. These are 2 free spaces. So I'm going to wait for a minute. So what I'm going to do, because here's the thing. Like I said, I want to put a little blurb on each day of what I'm thankful for, right? But I'm not going to be doing it like on a schedule. I'm not going to go here every day and write down one thing. What I'm going to do, I could do a bunch at once, or I could come in every day, but I don't want to have the numbers on here. And so I was going to put like marker around the outside, and I found like some super tips and stuff. I thought I'd do that, but then these are see-through, right? So if I draw over this in this block and then I cover the 8, you're going to see the 8 still. But with the paint pens, you don't. It covers it up. So that's why I'm using the paint pens. I could, I've thought about using correction tape to white out the numbers, but that's not, in fact, I will down here. But that's not going to work either, because when you try to put marker over correction tape, it does not look good. I tried it actually just to make sure that I knew it wasn't going to look good. Let me see if I can find it where I did it. No, I can't find it, but it didn't look good. Just take my word for it, because you still see the correction tape through it. So we're going to start, let's see. I guess we'll start with brown. These are the size 3mm. I don't know if they sell the 3mm ones anymore. They're a little bit thicker. So do you see how that completely took away the number 1 at the top? That's because it's paint. So I had to take part of that away, and I'm going to white out this part just because, not because of any reason at all, except that I want the block blank for when I put in the gratitude. This one, though, I don't think I'm going to write in, so I can just go ahead and take that out and take this one out. I think I'll write in this one, I guess. What am I going to do with the marker, though? I don't know. So I have the orange. Let's try the orange. Actually, you know what? We're going to go with the brown, because this is like, there's no brown there, so we're just going to continue that same thing. I'm just going to go right through part of that tree. What should I do here? I guess I'll just go over that. Oh, that looks so bad. Wait, I have to make it thicker at the bottom. Not good, not good. Very bad, but we'll just keep going because that's all we can do at this point. Okay. So I'm going to just keep going with the brown because I'm going to skip the 2 spaces for the other colors. So that's like a little blank square for me to write something I'm thankful for. I mean, I always write gratitude lists. Oh, I messed that up there. Oh well. I always have gratitude lists like every week, but in November I usually like to, make it all about gratitude. So you can still see part of the numbers here, but I'm not too concerned. This isn't going to work because if I go 1, 2, then I'm at brown again. So let's do the brown here. You're still seeing that 0. I try to cover it. This isn't going to be perfect, but it's good enough, right? We'll do one more here. Your planner never has to be perfect. It just has to be something that's fun for you to make and something that's fun for you to use, and then it's perfect for you. So we are going to go ahead and let's see. I guess I'll just keep going, and I'll start with this one in orange. Oh, this needs to be shaken more. So I don't have any more dates lined up. I mean, I'm going to be a little bit busy with this baby, so I'm not like, ooh, it's showing through for some reason. This one's not working as well. I don't know why. Once in a while you get paint pens that just aren't, they don't work as well sometimes. This one might be a little older, or the tip might be going. Let me see if I can find a better one. Hang on. Okay, I can't find another 3mm in orange, and the 7mm I have, it's not like the same exact color, so I'm just gonna keep going. Excuse me, with this one. And hope for the best. It might not look as good as the other colors, but it's gonna be good enough, I guess. So yeah, I'm not gonna be dating a ton. Like, and it's also holiday seasons, like a season is coming up to Thanksgiving and then Christmas, so I don't know. I'll let you know if I go on another date. I might, but I'm not really talking to anybody else right now. So, you know, I do want to try to meet people in real life, but that's questionable too. Like, I don't know. It's just, since I've been online dating for so long, it's hard for me to think about like meeting people in the wild, because I don't know anything about them. Like, I'm so used to knowing something about somebody before I meet them that it's like, oh, this is real. I'm struggling with this, you guys. That it's weird to think about meeting someone out somewhere. And also, I don't want to meet guys that like go to bars all the time. So I guess if I went to a bar, it doesn't mean I'm going to meet somebody that goes to bars all the time, because I'm there too, and I don't go to bars all the time. But you know what I mean? I just don't want to meet like big drinkers. And I feel like if you're, you know, going to a bar, I don't know, you might meet a big drinker. Anyway, so I'm going to do this one. So I know I don't have to meet guys at bars, but it's hard. You know, I know there's clubs and whatnot, but the things I'm interested in aren't really man things, you know? It's not like I'm going to meet like men at a craft thing, or like even, I don't know. What else am I interested in lately? Oh, this is not working, you guys. Oh no. This is the last one. All right, let's give that a little rest. It just needs to sleep a little bit. Maybe we can come back and it'll work better. So let's move on to the red one. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm not like into pickleball or anything. I'm actually scared of pickleball because I'm so uncoordinated that I feel like I'll make a fool out of myself, you know? So I don't know. It's hard to meet people, but I'm not in any rush, as I've said. Like, it's not like I'm sitting around like sad and lonely and wanting a relationship. It's not like that at all. I'm kind of like, yeah, if it happens, that's awesome. You know, I do want to share my life with someone at some point, but I'm not like rushing to go do it, which is a good sign, you know? I'm just taking my time, but I'm also not one of those people that says, well, you know, it happens when you least expect it, so just don't, you know, there's no point in trying. Like, when it will happen, then it's meant to be. I'm not like that, because listen, you guys, I'm not going to meet people the way my life is now, because my life is very like, I live alone. I don't do a whole lot, you know. So it's the chances of me meeting somebody that I also like and that have the qualities and the situation and everything aligned. That's really hard to have it happen in real life, especially when I don't have that kind of, life where I'm seeing a lot of people all the time. So I don't know. That's why I do the online dating. I don't think that will happen naturally for me, because it's not like I don't work outside the home. I don't go out a lot, like with a bunch of friends or anything. And like, you know what I mean? And it's harder too when you're older, because there are less people who are available at this age, right? So anyway, I don't know why I got on that rant. I'm just telling you like that I'm not in a super rush to do it. It'll be nice when it happens, but I'm not like doing either way. I'm not sitting around waiting for it to happen, and I'm not like gung-ho trying. I'm just kind of like slowly trying, making an effort, All right, this orange box is so sad and pitiful. This poor box, poor baby. Did you ever see like on TikTok, or maybe it's on Instagram, where they have those little videos that says, "Hi, I'm a strawberry," and then it's, "Hi, I'm a strawberry," and then at the end they show different pictures. Like the first thing's really good, and then it gets worse and worse and worse, and then the last one, it's like, "Hey, I'm a strawberry." That's that one. Not good. All right, so that says thankful. We just have this to deal with, and I don't know, like, what do I want there? Do I want anything there? Also, do I want anything up here between November and 2024? Does it look weird? I don't know. I have like, where is it? Did I have other stuff? No, I guess I used it. Let me think. I know we're on the clock because I'm not stopping this. Now you're going to get my thinking. Should I just put 4 here? I don't think I need to. Like, we know I'm thankful, right? We know these are the things I'm thankful for. Why don't I just do 2 more boxes? But I can't use the orange. That makes a lot of sense to do 2 more boxes, right? All right, I'm going to do it, and hopefully we can work out the orange. It's going to be like, no, it's not going to be good, but I just think I don't really want to put any more design up there. I kind of just want more boxes. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, because these things don't enter my brain, All right, we're going to give it our best. Come on, guy, you can do it, little guy. You can do it. It's not that hard. Oh, it's hard. He says it's so hard. I can't possibly do it. All right, let me look at my stash again. Maybe I missed something. Hang on. Okay, I soldered on. I got it out. Okay, the reason I pause is I remembered that I have extra tips. So sometimes with these, if they start to dry out, you can change the tip and it will work. But I can't find the tips because this is how unorganized my office is. And I think it's almost the end of the year. So I think before the end of the year, I need to do a big clean out again and actually really a clean out, and not just like, oh, I don't need this sticker book. I don't need this, like really gut this place, because it's making me feel like closed in and uncomfortable. Anyway, I did manage to do that. It doesn't look good, but we can ignore that because I think this whole spread turned out really cute. And I hope it gave you an idea of what else you can do with a monthly spread if you're not someone who, keeps track of your schedule on a monthly. I'm just going to leave this up here alone. I'm also just going to leave this alone. I think it's totally fine. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And I'm going to try to film a couple more this week for you. It all depends on that little squirt that's coming soon. And but I'm hoping tomorrow, Monday, to get a lot filmed. Hopefully. No promises, but I want to put out more than 2 a week. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.